Rebel.
Y yo soy Erika.
And together we are
Mangoluna.
Welcome. We're on the couch this time.
Hi.
Yeah, you know, we're just shaking things up. It's summer. It's hot.
Fucking hot as fuck.
Yeah, it's super hot. Here in Texas, we're in about 100-degree weather or around there in the high 90s. And
But
so
damn, we're looking hot still. What?
I love
Nina?
summer. Summer's
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm into it. I love it. I love the heat. I love the sun. I love.
Yes. I love that song that we danced to.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed the little
yeah.
dance.
Es de la Sonora Dinamita, who sings that.
No.
And it's called Oye,
Yeah.
abre tus ojos, mira hacia arriba, discute las cosas buenas que tiene la vida. Anywho, vamos a hablar hoy about that exactly.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So let's translate that for some folks.
So I'll say it in English. I'll say it and you say it in Spanish. I mean, no, whatever, backwards. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Okay. Oye,
Listen.
abre tus ojos,
Open your eyes.
mira hacia arriba.
Look at above.
Disfruta las cosas buenas que tiene la vida.
Enjoy the things that life, the good things that life has to offer.
Yes. And that's just the chorus right there.
Yeah, So, what a great message, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, open your eyes. Listen first. I like the listen, right? Open your eyes. So use your senses to then be able to look above and look all around at the good things, the beautiful things that life has to offer.
Yeah.
And that's obviously easy to do when things are going well. And the challenge is to do it when things are seeming to going down the drain.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So how do you listen? How do you open your eyes to see the beautiful things that the world has to offer when shit is hitting the fan?
So I just ask the universe, like if, I don't know, like if I'm running and I stub my toe, even that simple, like, okay, like what is the universe trying to tell me? Okay, I need to slow down, be present, or anything like that. Burn, cut, just anything that kind of makes me like, oh God, what was that about? Then I know I need to like stop, ask the universe, listen, and then follow what I listen, follow my intuition, because that's how they speak to me. How about you?
Yeah, I think for me, what I've learned to do, what I've kind of trained myself to do is when something goes array, I don't like to use the word wrong or bad, like when just something kind of goes the way that I wasn't expecting it and it kind of jolts me, I just stop myself and I go, look around right now and what are you grateful for? And not just look around outside, but also look inside and go, what am I grateful for? And then also, what is the universe trying to say right now? Sometimes my mom would call them like humblers. When something would happen, it's like she would be like, well, that's the universe telling you like your head's getting too big, or you need to slow down, or you need to realize that there's a lot of other things going on that you're connected to, and it's like you are the center of the universe and you're not the center of the universe either.
Yeah.
That duality.
Stay humble.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I do at the end, once I recognize, just want to say, and I think you do the same thing, is I say thank you for that moment. As much as it hurts or not, or as much as you like got upset because something happened that you didn't want it to happen like that, just be thankful that you have that moment, that they are here still and talking to you and guiding you still. So I think it's a beautiful thing also that we should appreciate and not lose sight of.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's might happen. You're like, well, I'm really trying to get, have a positive outlook on money, and then all of a sudden you need to spend $500 on your car. You know, and it's like it's just the universe going, okay, let's really put this into practice sometimes. So that's why I try not to look at things as good or bad.
It's just what happened.
Yeah.
And everything happens for a reason, I always say. And there's always a good reason behind everything that happens. And we can put that in relationships too, right?
Absolutely.
Like
friendships, romantic relationships. Yeah.
Especially in our queer community, it's a good practice to have, to help us guide us and to have healthy relationships with ourselves first of all. Above anything else, if you don't have a healthy relationship with yourself, there's no way that you can expect to have a healthy relationship with someone else. And I read something, don't give, happiness starts within you. Don't give that much power to someone else. basically don't wait for to get in a relationship and wait for that someone to make you happy, because it's way too much power you give into them, way too much power. Like, for example, when my wife, as a writer and as an author and as an artist and everything that she does in the community, she goes out there a lot, and because she has to, right? And then she owns her own.
She's a lot of readings,
right?
Poetry readings, art openings.
Right. So sometimes I'm like, I need some time for myself, and I just ask her, just please go by yourself, and that makes her happy, and me staying here makes me happy. It would have made me happy for her to stay with me, right? But
you're not going to inhibit her from doing things that is for her success, for her, like, filling her accomplishments,
right.
and filling her cup
herself, right? Yes. Making herself happy.
Yeah.
Why, like, take that away and say no?
Yeah. People hear that, like, okay, you have to be happy first before you can be in a relationship. And the thing is we're all healing. Like, we're all beings that have gone through trauma of some degree, some more degrees than others. But yeah, everyone's healing, and so it's not like you can't be in a relationship with someone. You can't, like, be like, okay, I'm gonna be 100% healed and then I'm gonna be in a relationship. Like, well, that's probably, I don't know if we are ever 100% healed from things yet. Like, you can be like, I have been working, or I've been doing this where I feel good. I'm now gonna start a relationship with someone. Yet I'm gonna know that I'm still recovering from trauma, and that person might be too, but we're gonna talk to each other and try to work on having a healthy communicative relationship, and so you can't, I think that it's important to not put that, okay, well, I'm only gonna be friends with people who are completely healed from every trauma. Well, good luck. You might not have any friends. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't think about picking people that are vibrating at the same level at you, right? That have been doing a lot of the similar work that you've been doing.
I could explain the whole high vibration is like those people in
like living their best lives.
Living their best lives, and that's what you want to surround yourself with. I believe you should surround yourself. When your parents should tell you,
careful who you hang out with.
Dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres. Es un dicho en México.
Yeah, watch who you hang out with, because that's who you become.
So true. So I do, and we've said this in other in other videos, that at least I'm very conscious of who I surround myself with, and at what time too. All people should, for me, what I choose is people who are positive and have a great outlook on life, whether you start a new business or not. Yeah. You and Christina and my wife and my girls, and hello, all of you guys that we hang out with,
Yes.
And if you're not there yet, start hanging out with people like this, and you will see that you will start helping each other and pushing each other, and for a positive to a positive place. That's what we do. That's what I like to surround myself by: positive women and people. Not just women, but people. Because the people who are actually being successful want to share. And
successful in different terms, right?
Right, of course.
Like why I say, like, living your best life. And I think one thing, too, to just, FYI, unfortunately, that sometimes when you start to really, work on your vibration and raising it, there's people around you who aren't, and they don't like it. And they will try to keep you down.
Celos.
Envidia, celos. And so, it's okay. You don't have to be angry. You don't have to judge them for it. You just kind of have to know that it's not everyone's going to be cool with you trying to better yourself, because they're just not there yet. And talking about sayings, one of the sayings that I think is really true is misery loves company. And so if you're around people who are miserable and complaining and angry all the time, and then you start to come up, they're not going to be excited about that. So just FYI, sometimes it's the people closest to you.
Yeah, start looking around and kind of listen, and then listen. Like this morning, you were talking about in your little Instagram video about listening, and just listen to your intuition, and that's how I got rid of other people that I choose not to have in my life anymore because of the negativity. Like me and Selena are hanging out today.
Yeah,
what do you think,
Selena? What a great example. Selena was vibrating at this crazy high frequency, and there was someone who was so jealous and wanted it so bad that they literally took her life. So when when you see someone else that has something you want, you don't go like, oh my god, I want them, I want to be like them. You go, wow, I want to be living my best life the way they are, but in my own terms, in my own way,
The
in
way
my
you
own
like
gifts,
it.
my own spirit.
Talk about having a good relationship with yourself. And that's how you begin, I think.
Yeah.
Start thinking of what it is that you want to do. Like, what makes you happy? Like, what makes you tick so you don't do that anymore? Like, I don't know. Like, I began, like, oh my God, I used to always, ¿cómo se llama? Whenever you leave shit to the end. Like,
Procrastinate.
Como hijo eso, really bad. And I'm like, and then it would irritate me because it was something so simple. And then I hated things to people tell me what to do. So then what I learned really quick is like, explain it to me once, and then I'll be the best at it. You have no idea. I don't give a fuck if I've never done it before. You show me how once, I got it, and I take off, and I'll become the source of it.
Well, our friendship is a testament of you working on being, because I know I can be really bossy. So the fact that we can be friends,
bossy. Yeah, and girl,
shows that you've let go of that the control freak in a sense, right? That you're like. And so, you kind of let me boss you around sometimes.
I do. I mean, shit.
But that's where you go, wow, I would have never got along with Rebel 5 years ago because I couldn't stand if anyone told me anything.
And that's why we didn't meet back then. Actually, and you know what though? The reason why is because I trust myself now with who I hang out with. And so therefore I trust you. Obviously, the moment you cross me, I'm like, you're done. But not that you ever would, because I don't feel like you would, you know?
You're vibrating, like let's say for example, you're vibrating at a lower frequency. Let's just use the word lower, right? And you attract someone into your life, and you build a friendship, and you build a relationship or something, and they're vibrating at the same level. And then all of a sudden you're like, well, you know what? I'm reading, I'm meditating, I'm working out, and your vibration goes up, and then this person stays here. There might have to be a break in the friendship or in the relationship at that moment, and forever, or sometimes just for a little while.
That's what I mean when I say everything happens for a reason, and there's always a good reason. Whether it's probably sometimes disguised as a negative thing, but trust that always something positive comes out of it. You just have to listen and see, and you'll see it, you know?
Abre sus ojos.
Mira hacia arriba. Disfruta las cosas buenas que tiene la vida.
And on that note, we're going to sign off.
So make sure...
The dogs, you see? They're feeling some vibration. Dogs are... Animals are excellent at reading vibration.
Remember, this space is for all femme energy. You don't have to be cis woman. Any femme energy is welcome, and anyone who loves femme energy is welcome. Who respects, obviously, femme energy.
And we love you. And
yes.
we are vibrating with you.
So follow us in
Twitter, Instagram,
YouTube.
Facebook, YouTube. Like us, like and comment, anything. Just hey, a heart, a happy face, or anything. Like, comment, share, post, repost.
We want to get to 10,000. Help us get to 10,000.
Help us get to 10,000. Let's do it.
Imagine positives all over the world. Let's do this. All right. Ciao.